Today, what I'd like to share with you is a perspective on how to approach diversity, equity, and inclusion work. And because I'm Canadian and we love hockey, I'm going to use a quote by one of the best of all time, Wayne Gretzky. He used to say, "I skate towards where the puck will be, not where it was." And so I want to use that analogy for all of you to think about, are you setting up the organization of where the puck will be? In other words, the future organization, not the organization of what's working right now or what has worked in the past, holding on to some ways, approaches and practices of what has worked in the past. So if we understand where we're moving towards, we need to look at what some of the trends are. And that means understanding that when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion, we need to understand what is our workplace going to look like, who's participating, who are the majority of individuals in that workplace, and that's millennials for the most part. So do we understand the way they look at and approach this space, the way that they like to be motivated, incentivized, all of that, and making sure that we understand that when it comes to the workplace, more and more people want to bring all of who they are to the workplace. There is no division and separation between personal and professional life. And we want to make sure that we're in a role that we feel committed, that there's a sense of shared purpose, and that we're serving something greater than ourselves. For the most part, again, looking at trends of what we know millennials value. So if we're working from that mindset, then when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, understanding that, yes, there are generational differences, are we catering to the organization of the future? Are we skating towards where the puck will be? So that's something for you to think about as you're planning your efforts. Are you looking at it from the perspective of now or worse, yesterday, or are you looking at it from where the puck will be?